Someone knows the Man of Steel's secret identity and is using it against Clark Kent and Superman. We've got writer Gene Yang here to give us the skinny on the Blue Boy Scouts' future.
You know, we talked a lot, the entire Superman team talked a lot about how nowadays in the age of the internet, it is just hard to keep secrets. You know, how is that going to affect the biggest secret in the DC universe? You know, we want to play out how the man of tomorrow exists in the actual tomorrow. You know, Superman was created in the late 1930s, and we are actually now living in his tomorrow. So back then, Superman embodied what people in the 1930s thought about the future. The future back then was seen in physical terms. So he was super strong, super fast. And nowadays, when we think of the future, we think more about information. So how does this old conception of the man of tomorrow actually exist in the actual tomorrow?
Now, the mysterious person who is texting Clark that knows his identity, will we recognize this person once they're revealed?
I want to say one of the things we want to do is we want to blend old with new. So we definitely want new characters mixed in with old characters, new concepts mixed in with old concepts.
So you're saying that this might be an old character mixed with a new character?
Or maybe he's a new character that embodies an old concept. Or maybe he's an old character that embodies a new concept.
Or maybe you just can't spoil anything for us. Yeah. Now, do you have a favorite Superman villain as a fan? Not as a writer, as a fan.
As a fan, I've always liked Parasite. And one of the things that's kind of awesome about being part of the Superman team now is I'm working tangentially, at least, with Aaron Kuder, who revived Parasite. He did the New 52 version of Parasite, and I think his version is amazing.
Now, did you do a lot of Superman research before you took on this book? And do you have a favorite Superman run from the past?
Absolutely. As soon as I started talking to DC, I started reading Superman books. I read the Grant Morrison run on Action Comics, which was amazing. Yep. That is one of my favorites. I also read early Superman, like Action Comics number 1 and 2. And one of the things that surprised me was he was a little bit of a rascal. You know,
he's a bruiser.
He was, yeah. He was very confident. He knew what he thought when it came to justice, and he just kind of executed it. So we want to get back to a little bit of that.
Superman number 42 leaps tall shelves in a single bound today. Grab that and the latest issue of Batgirl at your local comic book shop. And for more interviews with the greatest talent in the comic book industry, click subscribe to DC All Access. And you best do it, because we have analytics, we can track you.